How's it going, guys? It's Davey here from PhoneBluff.com, and in this video we're doing a speed comparison test between the Apple iPhone 5 here on the left and the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 here on the right to see which phone is faster between the two. We'll go ahead and start off with a boot up test, so I'll go ahead and power on each device and let them load up their respective OSs, which by the way is Android 4.1.1 Jelly Bean on the Galaxy Note 2 and iOS 6 on the iPhone 5. Both devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, and the browsing history and cache have been wiped, so it's going to be nice and even as far as those tests go. We have the Apple A6 dual-core processor running on the iPhone 5, and the quad-core Exynos 4 Quad processor at 1.6 GHz on the Galaxy Note 2. So from the boot-up test, we can see that the iPhone 5 did seem to load up a little bit faster, maybe a couple of seconds. And we'll let these guys finish loading up everything. While they're loading up, I'll let you guys know that, the app speed test, obviously, they're going to be written differently as far as the apps go, but they are the same apps written by the same developer, so it's as close as we could get it. So with that said, let's go ahead and start. So first app we'll run is Calculator, and that was really close. I mean, pretty much a draw. Only difference there is probably the transition animation, so I'm just going to call that one a draw. We'll go ahead and hit home and go on to the next app, which is going to be YouTube. Tap them at the same time, and see which one actually shows us the content first, because when it comes to apps, you want to see the content first or faster. And in this case, it was faster on the Galaxy Note 2 than it was on the iPhone 5, maybe by a second or two. We'll go ahead and go to the next app, which is going to be Google Earth. So tap those guys at the same time. And again, a little bit faster on the Galaxy Note 2 in this case. So far, the Galaxy Note 2 has opened up two applications faster, being YouTube and Google Earth. And the calculator was a draw, of course. We'll do Temple Run. And this time seems to be faster on the iPhone 5. Yeah, so it's going through this little transition animation here, and now it is on the Galaxy Note 2. Go ahead and exit out of there. Next app will be WordPress, so tap these guys at the same time. And a little bit faster on the iPhone 5. And not only that, the iPhone 5 actually loaded up the content as far as the articles I wrote on PhoneBuff, where the Galaxy Note 2 just loaded up this little menu, so pretty impressive there for the iPhone 5. So right now it's 2 and 2. Google Earth and YouTube opened up faster on the Note 2, and then Temple Run and WordPress faster on the iPhone 5. So let's go ahead and go to Twitter. And faster on the Galaxy Note 2 here. So Galaxy Note 2 now has 3 wins. Go to Dictionary. And faster on the Galaxy Note 2 again. We got this little pop-up, but it was maybe half a second faster. We'll go ahead and go to the next app, which is going to be Flickster. And seemed to be a little bit faster on the iPhone 5 in this case. And last app we'll do is going to be Score Center. And faster on the iPhone 5 again. So because these apps do multitask a little bit differently, we're going to go kind of backwards or in reverse order as far as opening the application. So we're going to go to Score Center. And this time, let's actually move around. So we'll go from one tab to the next. And it seems faster on the iPhone 5 still. Let's go ahead and go to Movies by Flickster. And we'll go to another tab. We'll go to Theaters. So tap Theaters. And pretty much the same thing here. We'll go to Dictionary. And it's pretty much the theme is they're running at the same speed. So now let's go ahead and do the camera app. So go ahead and tap camera at the same time and see which one actually shows the viewfinder first. So that was really, really close, really tough call. You guys might have to be the judge of that one. If I had to guess, maybe a little bit faster on the Galaxy Note 2, but I'm really not sure. I would have to watch that in slow motion almost on video instead of seeing it in real person. So that's the application speed test. Pretty much, I would call it a draw. I mean, some apps open up faster on the Galaxy Note 2. Some apps opened up faster on the iPhone 5. Typically with Android, the iPhone or the iOS was always faster compared to Android. But now with Jelly Bean and this super powerful processor on the Galaxy Note 2, seems like it took care of that issue. Boot up test was a little bit faster on the iPhone 5. But now let's go to the browser test. So this is, one of the most important test, I think, when it comes to speed tests, and that's how fast can each device render a website. First website we'll go to is going to be PhoneBuff.com. Alright, so I just did a quick Google search for PhoneBuff, so that way the Galaxy Note 2's preloading feature doesn't play a part here. We'll go ahead and tap on the link at the same time and see which one actually loads the website up first. So seeing the content a little bit faster on the iPhone 5 and seeing the ads first on the Galaxy Note 2. and they're both done now. So I mean, when it comes to the status bar, the iPhone 5 actually showed that it finished first. Loading up the initial pictures was faster on the iPhone 5, but the ads and everything else loaded up faster on the Galaxy Note 2. And taking into account that, we're seeing much more information on the Galaxy Note 2, it probably makes up for that difference. I have to call that one a draw, really, because it was too close to call. We'll go ahead and go to this article over here. Hopefully we get some better separation. So again, faster content on the iPhone 5, the pictures faster. So that one I could give the win to the iPhone 5 because it was pretty significant, and it seemed like it actually made a difference. So let's go to another website. We'll go to NFL. All right, so did a Google search for NFL, tap the first link, and you can see we're seeing the content first on the iPhone 5, pictures and articles, and still waiting on the Galaxy Note 2. So we got a little pop-up on the iPhone 5 asking for us to download the app, and now the Galaxy Note 2 is done, and that pop-up is probably going to come up any second now. But we'll go ahead and go to another site, which is going to be Engadget. All right, so we Googled Engadget. We'll go ahead and tap on the first link at the same time. And looks like we saw the content a little faster on the iPhone 5. It's done loading, and now the Galaxy Note 2 is done loading. We'll go ahead and load up the full site because that was a really close one. Try to see if we can get some more separation. Tap on desktop. Seeing the content first on the iPhone 5. Seeing some, little banners here loading up first on the Galaxy Note though. Now everything else loaded up on the iPhone 5. And we're still waiting on the Galaxy Note 2. So I have to say that it is faster on the iPhone 5 once again. Alright, so we'll go ahead and tap on one of these articles. So we'll tap on this central one right over here. Tap them at the same time. And really close right now. But it looks like the iPhone 5 does have a slight edge. iPhone 5 says it's done, but we're actually seeing the advertisement for Surface here faster, and the iPhone 5 you see in the top notification bar, it's still loading things in the background. So the win actually goes to the Galaxy Note 2 here. Still hasn't even showed us the advertisement, so that's something to take into consideration. To finish off the browser test, we're just going to go ahead and do a quick BrowserMark benchmark. Alright, so loaded up the BrowserMark benchmark site. We'll go ahead and start the benchmark, and I'll just kind of skip through the whole process and get straight to the results. Alright, so the BrowserMark benchmark is done, and both devices scored a really high score. The Galaxy Note 2 got a score of 182,770, and the iPhone 5 scored a 186,868. So only a about 4,000 point difference. Really close, and that's pretty much what was reflected in the actual browsing tests. I mean, both were really fast. Some websites loaded up faster on the iPhone 5, some loaded up faster on the Galaxy Note 2. But as far as overall speed, I'd have to call it a draw between these two devices. I'm actually pretty impressed. I've always known iOS is a little bit faster as far as the speed optimizations. That's why they use lesser hardware than Android can. But with Jelly Bean's speed improvements, seems like it's actually really fast on the Galaxy Note 2. Of course, when you actually test multitasking, you'll do better on the Galaxy Note 2 because it does have more RAM and actually it could handle more application running at the same time compared to the iPhone 5 with 1 GB of RAM. But overall, I mean, both devices are super fast. I really can't give the edge to any one device here. But that's pretty much it for me and this speed test. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, thank you.